What's up, guys? Welcome to Field Series Review. Today's review is all about the gloves. Alright guys, today we're going to be looking at 5 different options from SITKA when it comes to gloves. I know that there's around a dozen options. I don't have all of them. I have these 5, primarily waterfowl, whitetail. I got one from big game. And we're going to be going down the line and looking at each glove, what makes it special, what it costs, what I use it for, just to give you a little bit of info inside and out, just a better look at these gloves. Hopefully it can help you with some of your purchasing decisions. All right, guys, the first glove we're going to take a look at today is going to be the ESW glove from the SITKA Whitetail line. ESW stands for Early Season Whitetail. And these gloves are designed to be worn in the early months of whitetail season, primarily for archery hunters. They're very thin, they're very light, give you a lot of dexterity. They're designed to be worn during warm months. They have a nylon stretch backing. You're going to be missing your pointer finger and your thumb. And then they're going to have a synthetic leather palm for good dexterity. These gloves are large. They're a small large, if you know what I mean. I mean, they fit kind of tight. I mean, when you do get them on, they do fit great once you get on, but they are meant to be very close to skin. They're not designed to give warmth. They're designed just to keep you hidden, and they're designed to give you good dexterity. So for you early season guys out there, September, maybe even in October, archery hunters mainly, this is going to be a good glove for you. I wear these a lot. These have seen a lot of miles. They're going to come in sizes medium through XL. I wear a large in all my gloves. I'm 6'1", 205 pounds. These are a large. I flip these inside out and kind of give you a little bit of a look. You can see the nylon is here. This is the synthetic leather. So the top's going to be very thin. The bottom's going to have the synthetic leather, so you can grip your bow very easily, arrows, bag, anything that you need to do in the warmer months whenever your palms get pretty sweaty. These gloves run $79, so they are definitely on the high side for a pair of early season whitetail gloves. But if you want to spend the extra money to get them, they're definitely worth it. All right, guys, the second glove that we're going to look at today is one of my favorites. It's from the SITKA Whitetail line. This is the Fanatic glove. Similar to the ESW glove, the Fanatic gloves are designed to be worn by archers. You're going to be missing the thumb and the pointer finger, so your trigger finger. It's going to be a polyester knit glove. So they're going to offer some warmth. Not going to make your hands sweat to death, and not going to be bulky, but definitely going to keep your hands warm. You're going to have your dexterity of your trigger finger and of your thumb to knock an arrow, load your gun, mess with your phone, whatever you need. I love these gloves for multiple reasons. 1, they're comfortable. 2, they pack in very nicely. And 3, the price point. For SITKA, these are only $40. For a brand that makes really high dollar stuff, $40 for these gloves is actually very reasonable. You got a small fake leather tab right here to pull these on and off. I started wearing these this year. Big fan of them. Wear them once the temperatures get down into maybe low 40s, but definitely in the 30s and into the 20s. I'll have these gloves on. These are going to come sizes medium through XL. I wear a size large in these as well and have no issues. Really high on the Fanatic gloves for mid and late season whitetail hunting. All right, guys, the third glove we're going to look at today is a waterfowling glove. It's the gradient glove. These gloves are very, very similar in the way that they're made as the Fanatic glove. They are a polyester knit glove. If you look at the inside of these gradient gloves and the inside of the Fanatics, they are virtually identical. So that's a good thing. I'm really high on the Fanatic gloves. I like these gradient gloves. If I'm not going to be getting my hands wet, these are good. Unlike the Fanatic gloves, you do not have the small leather tab to pull them on, but that's not a deal breaker. You are not missing your thumb or your pointer finger like you are in the Fanatic, but you do have a little extra felt right here so you can grip things, load your gun, move things around. You're going to get a small bit of grip in here. Now you're not going to have that with the Fanatic. It's smooth across there, but inside, because you are dealing with waterfowl, things are a little more slick. Small little laminate pieces in here to give you more grip, a little rubberized laminate. I think it's in the SITKA logo, so it can actually let you grip a little bit more. These are listed as a standalone glove for mid-season, so in the low 40s, upper 30s, mid 30s, these are a good glove. These are also listed as a good liner glove if you get down to super cold temps for some of the other SITKA gloves like the collar glove or the Hudson Mint. But at the price point for these of $35, they're a good pickup. They're not windstopper or anything, so on those boat rides, you better tuck these hands into something because they will get cold. But like I said, for the price point, these are good mid-season waterfowling gloves at $35. They're going to come in sizes just like the Fanatic, medium, large, and XL. And they're going to come in OptiFade, Marsh, and Timber. All right, guys, the fourth glove we're going to look at today is my favorite waterfowling glove. Picked these up last year, been using them last year and this year. These are the Pantanal GTX gloves. These are Gore-Tex outer, Permaloft, insulated, leather here on the thumb and on your two fingers. These are 100% waterproof, 100% windproof. They have insulation. They keep your hands warm. These are the bee's knees. If you're hunting waterfowl, if you're getting your hands, if you're moving ice around, if you're on cold boat rides, if you're getting decoys in and out of the water, these things are a must-have. I love them. The first glove that I originally got from SITKA were the mountain gloves we're going to look at because of the windstopper for boat rides, and they worked great. But as soon as I got them wet from picking up decoys, getting shells out of the water, picking birds out of the water, anything to do with waterfowling, they soaked up moisture, and I couldn't have that. I had a really cold morning of moving ice with these. Val, I'd get something waterproof, and I went with these Pantanal GTX. I'll never look back. Anytime it gets down into the 30s, all the way down to the 20s, I will rock these. As cold as it gets, I will have these on. Now, if we are down in the single digits, I will have my hands tucked into a muff or into my jacket or something. But for warm insulation of the Permaloft, of the Gore-Tex to keep the wind out, the water out, they've got a goat leather fingertips here on these two fingers and on the inside of the thumb for gripping. They run sizes medium through 2X. I have a large in these. The only downside to these is they are pricey. They're $129, but they are worth it. If you want to keep your hands dry, warm, these are definitely the way to go. All right, guys, the last glove we're going to look at today is the first glove that I ever bought from SITKA, and that is the SITKA Mountain Glove. When I originally got these, I wanted one glove to deer hunt in, duck hunt in, ride four-wheelers in, ride boats in, anything outside, snow, playing the snow with my kids, anything. I wanted one glove, so I got the black mountain gloves. Definitely like the mountain gloves. for all the things that I just described. They worked well. They are 100% windproof, Gore wind stopper. So I got these primarily for those cold four-wheeler rides, boat rides, anything like that. Love them. They got good grip here on the fingers. They got leather here on the fingers all the way down onto the palm for gripping. Got a nice leather strap right here to pull them on. Really like these gloves. Only reason I went with something different for waterfowling is because they're not waterproof. I had a cold morning of moving a lot of ice around, and these things soaked up water and like froze to death. So I went with the GTX. But if you're looking for something, a very, very versatile glove, if you just want one pair, something versatile, it's windproof, going to keep your hands warm. You don't want to have to buy, 3 or 4 different gloves. This is a good option. It's not waterproof, but it is windproof. It will keep your fingers warm. They run sizes medium through 2X. I wear a large, just like the rest of my gloves. And these, they are a little pricey at $89, but they won't absolutely break the bank. You can get a lot of different use out of these gloves. So these are in the big game line. These are the Black Mountain gloves, but I do use them for kind of my go-to glove whenever it's cold outside. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by. Hope I was able to help you guys out with any of your questions about SITKA gloves. Sorry I don't have the full line of SITKA gloves. The only gloves that I am thinking about getting is the hanger gloves. I kind of like to try those out. But other than that, I'm happy with the ones that I have. I have my early season whitetail gloves, I have my mid-season whitetail gloves. If it gets super, super cold, deer hunting down in the 20s, I'll probably pull out these mountain gloves. For duck hunting, if I just want a little something on my hands, I'll put these gradients on. And then my true waterfowling gloves when it's truly cold enough for gloves and there's a lot of water involved. The Pantanal GTX, they're the king for me when it comes to duck hunting gloves. So thank you guys for stopping by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know some gloves that you don't see right here that you recommend to me or you recommend to some other followers. Hit us up on Instagram, Facebook. Be sure and check out our sponsors, Dixie Falco and Pacific Falco. Promo code FSReview for 15% off. And we'll see you guys next time.